Alright folks, today I'm at the Grand Park in Tirana. I thought I'd get myself out today. It's been very hot the last week, so I've been mostly hiding away with the air conditioning in my room. Still roasty toasty today, but not as bad as it has been, so I'm going to take a wee walk around. "10 minutes in and I'm taking my first break in the shade." That's the way you got to do it though, got to take care in the sun. You've got the right idea getting in the shade. So this lake is actually artificial. It got made for the people in 1955 because there wasn't a lot of greenery in Tirana. There's still a lot of small parks all over the city you see, but this is on a much bigger scale. Quick story time for you about a connection that I made. So I did the free walking tour of Tirana the other morning, and the guide was telling us that in the days of communism, people weren't actually allowed to leave their own area where they lived and worked, and it was only officials and party members that were actually allowed to travel around. Everyone else was locked down. What does that remind me of? I'm just having another short break out of the sun. I've already had heat stroke twice on this trip. I'm not looking to make it a hat trick. So I wasn't expecting to see this on my trip round. Hello. Back to the communism thing, and another thing the guide was telling us was that if you spoke out against the state, whether in secret or out loud, then you would have been blacklisted. If you weren't taken away to the gulag, then at the very least you wouldn't have been able to work again. You wouldn't have been able to buy vegetables, fruit, meat, the little of it that there was at the time. You wouldn't have been able to buy that. Your other family members wouldn't have been able to work either, because your name has been blacklisted, and they would know who your family members were, so it would affect them as well. So basically you were cancelled for having the wrong opinion. Once again, is it just me that's seen these connections? Hey, someone's had a good time. But yeah, like I said before, the Albanian people went through a really rough time with communism, and I think that's why now they're very relaxed. In general, the people are very happy, relaxed, friendly. I think they just appreciate life a bit more. And I'll tell you folks, nobody wears a mask over here. See the restrictions and all that back in the UK? There's nothing like that here. I see the odd person walking about with a mask on, maybe like an older person, And even then they're not even wearing it right, they're wearing it like a chin strap. A chin warmer. And just when I remember the kind of fear and the tension back in the UK, just makes me question a lot of things, you know. Just don't have that here at all. Everything's open, cafes, bars. Literally the only restriction I can think of here is that the bars close at 11 PM. So there might not be any nightclubs at the moment. I think that's the thing. Nightclubs aren't open. But all your bars are all filled up. They're jumping, you should see it for the football matches for Euro 2020. It's great. I took a wrong turn back in the woods there. I'm not really one to get freaked out by bugs, insects and all that, but I was walking through some really thick foliage and there was massive spider webs everywhere. I must admit I did start feeling a bit squeamish. I picked up the pace and I ended up running right through a swamp. Have a look at my trainers. Damn. It's alright folks, we're sorted.